Okay. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. Hit the notification bell, select all so you're notified when I do post on this channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you have been here for a while, thank you for supporting me. If you are new to my channel, make sure, or you've been here for a while, make sure you check out the About Me of my channel, the description box of each video, as well as the community section to get important announcements as well as news, okay? Also, make sure you check out the playlist to get caught up on any series that I do here at Goddess Queen Just Me 23. Okay, so Your Mind Still by Young Blue. So, Divine Feminine energy reading. I should turn this into a Divine Feminine reading. You know what? I am. Let me go ahead and just turn into a Divine Feminine reading. What the hell they over there screaming for? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, let me go see what's going on. Because they tripping. Okay. I'm back. My bad. My daughter and her crazy self. But gave people time to get in here. Okay. So let's see what's going on with this. I thought I changed it. So that Young Blue song is still on, okay? So that's a good thing. So I can still go back to what I was saying. Divine Feminine energy reading. Okay. Got it. Okay. So what I was saying about a Divine Feminine. You have... Okay, so again, you, Divine Feminine, you've been into tarot. You've been into the mysterious things when it comes to the world. You're outside of the box. You're more outside of the box than your masculine and a lot of people that's in your family members and your friends, right? So you're not still hooked onto the same way of living that we have been brainwashed and manipulated to abide by, right? So once you start getting out of that box and you get into tarot, you start seeing how tarot is very accurate. And everything that they taught you when it comes to religion has been a what? Because what did they tell you in that Bible? Let's just have this conversation. Let's put it out there, because again, it is considered insanity for you to continue to keep denying the certain things that's in front of you when you come to the things that they taught you when you was a child and you have grown to be accustomed to since your adulthood. Even kids now, they don't want me to talk. Even kids now have the understanding. So you start understanding the things that they tell you about tarot was a lie. You start seeing how it actually is tied to your ancestors and the information that they have kept hidden from us, and really what's going on, which is not all good things. Those things are bad things, but at the same time, you are going through another learning stage, like the Page of Pentacles. You're going through another learning stage of understanding what's going on. You're new to tarot, so you starting off at that page. You see the potential in it. You just need to learn, study, understand what it is, that the messages that you've been getting. And then once you get the information, you be like, okay, that's what I went through. They're just confirming me that I'm not the only one that's going through this. So this is what that spiritual awakening is called. This is what it's really about. They tell you that tarot's bad. It's tied to the devil energy. The more that you start researching what religion is compared to spirituality, you start realizing religion has been involved with a lot of sex trafficking, wars. They killed the most. They have the most bodies that they have murdered and killed in the whole world. They hold the big thing for that. That abides by everything that they taught you when you go to these churches every day, and you hear these pastors telling you this stuff, and what these community people that you grew up with, because y'all going to the same churches, because they only give you a few. Like I said, the pyramid, baby. Everything's a pyramid, and you the bottom of the food chain. Okay? You start understanding everything. So you have an advantage over a lot of people, but a lot of people outcast you because you are not abiding by the same morals. But here's the thing. A lot of that stuff has been made up when it comes to illusion. When you listen to tarot, you get into your spirituality, especially tarot, and you hear and you run across these different readers, as including yourself. If you're a reader that watch, is me, because I know it's a lot of readers that watch me. You start going through your little situations where you're getting outcast. But at the same time, you keep going because you start connecting with other subscribers that's watching the same thing that you are. And you see they over here in another country. You over here in this city. Y'all in the same city. Y'all, 3 hours away, whatever. Wherever you are when it comes to your sector, you're seeing that there's other people that is going through the same thing just like you. That does not keep you as being that black sheep where they only wanted just you to be targeted by everybody else. There's other people that you have to, that comes into your life, a part of your blueprint, to help assist you with your awakening, so you don't think that you're crazy and you just going through this alone. You're finding out a lot of situations match up. So in between the past 2 years, you've been seeing this thing about, okay, who are these masculines that came in my life? Who are the ones that are important? And you had to break down each one, because your spiritual journey is way different than what the religion folks, what they tell you. You don't got a soulmate. But wouldn't that break everything that what spirituality is about when it comes to your past lives? Remember, if you ain't got no soulmate, they say you don't have a soulmate. You die and you just go to heaven and you go to hell. That's it. Okay. Some of y'all remember in past lives that have recurring over and over in different decades. And some of these people that's your family members and friends have played those roles in past lives. And this is the big awakening. This is the Big Bang Theory. They talk about this. Nobody can stay. Look, listen, and even in the Bible, and when you get to Revelations, they don't even read about Revelations, because Revelations tell you about the Big Bang Theory. What people don't want to wake up and be true to what's going on. But again, we've been playing this game for a long time, bro. A long time. And a lot of people, even the dinosaur theory is still a lesser amount of time that we have been here when it comes to the gods and the pharaohs, the ones that are originals. So again, if they saying dinosaurs existed 6 million years ago, that's not really far. That's not really far. That's not a big jump from where we are right now, because think of the chain of evolution of what they said have happened. But then when you get into spirituality, you start recognize about the aliens and how they took that out the book of Enoch. So you going back to this book that has been a big educational system for the world to abide by. And when you get into spirituality, you start learning outside of everything that they told you. That shit is not something that people can say, oh no, that ain't true. Because every human being has played a part to anything that has been going on here when it comes to us being brainwashed and manipulated. Every person has their own story that ties into any one of these things that they consider as conspiracies. And it's conspiracy only help you keep the insanity going. Cause come on now, it's totally different. So for the ones of y'all that said that y'all have been reincarnated compared to this Bible, that's not true. Because your ass is supposed to just go to heaven or go to hell, and you ain't supposed to have no reincarnation or nothing like that. So, but a lot of y'all is realizing that y'all have had numerous, because you have a soul of reincarnations. That's not something that just black people experience it. There's people that's of different color that tells you and talk about this stuff. So that again, that's another thing that's letting you know, okay, we ain't really that diverse, but at the same time, there is still a beginning. And you have to understand what happened a long time ago to get to where we are now. And that's what a lot of people are missing. So with Divine Feminine, if you only died and go to heaven, then you ain't got no twin flame, you ain't got no twin ray, you ain't got no divine partner, you ain't got no life partner, you ain't got none of that. But a lot of y'all have woken up to these journeys, and you have your stories of where y'all had dreams. And one thing they tell you about is don't dream, because it's all tied to astrology and reaching with your ancestors. They tell you tarot's bad, and once you get into tarot, you be like, God dog it, they should have been teaching me this shit when I was 5. Because if they would have taught you this when you was 5, and you using your intuition and you using your gifts, just imagine what you can do. Because when you was a child, you was at the highest of your energy. That's when they was really messing with your food. That's why they mess with the cereal. That's why they have the program lunches. That's why they have all this stuff where, man. So once you start realizing all that, you get outside of this box. And a lot of people gonna sell you out until they come to the point of where they played you and they realizing they played their own position, and they be like, fuck. But a lot of these motherfuckers have been cloned. They're shapeshifters now. Okay, there's robots. There's all different things right now that has been going on in the back end of things that we can't see. And this is all tied to them keeping. And remember, they took out the aliens in the book Enoch. They also talk about them. Was it in Leviticus? It's in one of them. Oh, the chapters at the end, they talk about them again too. So if these books talk about these flying saucers, and now y'all seeing these flying saucers, why are y'all still being blinded to what the book said? Remember, they gave you a whole King James version of what the Malta laws, then it went to the Bible, and then it went to King James Bible. So, it's all been changed, rewritten by the same bloodlines. That's facts. Because we still being controlled by the same bloodlines. Remember, don't forget, in that book, the book is about their story. Here, take this book and go over here on this land. What do they call them? The motherfucking explorers. Dora the Explorer. Yeah, all that shit. Exploring other part of the countries and the continents, and going over there and forcing what they do to our ancestors. Forced what on us? The Bible that they created. Stop acting like that's not a story in what really happened, because you learned that in their system or their school system that they gave you. So why is the dots not connected? Insanity. I'm not going to be in insanity because of you. So if you're learning something where it is connecting you to your ancestors, where they don't want you to have access to them because your ancestors is able to tell you what's really going on, because if you can hear their asses and you can see their asses, they can tell you what's really going on in the spiritual realm and how that shit really works. And what would that do to us if we find out the true secrets of stuff what they've been doing? Revelations. Let's go back to Revelations. What they say in Revelations. The same gods. They say gods. Let's take it back. So the gods. I ain't gonna say pharaohs, because not all pharaohs is gods. Do you hear me? Some pharaohs are gods. And some of them, look, I didn't come to play today. Some of them are just pharaohs. So again, in this Hunger Games system that they got us on, you playing to regain your titles, because what they say in that Bible, they say when he say my children wake up, oh, and they will wake up, they gonna get what? And what's they say in that Revelations? And they tell you, you have earth angels and gods and goddesses that's living and walking amongst y'all. Y'all watch these movies. You go watch these movies. You pay all this good money to go to the movies. The movies is not cheap. And then you steady want to deny the ones that's actually the real gods that's here to help you, because it's not you. Or, again, you cloned. You're still drinking Kool-Aid and drinking Kool-Aid, and Kool-Aid is the biggest hypnosis that they gave you. They gave you Jim Jones for a reason. Y'all ain't paying attention. And what did he give them? Some Kool-Aid with some shit in it. Bro, no. No. So you're catching up to who these masculines is. Did these masculines learn the same lesson as you did when it comes to your journey, even though they are behind you? Because again, you took part of something and you chose not to be asleep. And now everybody else trying to catch grasp of what it is that you're doing, because you win in Divine Feminine. Regardless of how bad they look like you struggling, your ass is still winning. You don't backtrack. You ain't doing any of that, because you know what's going on. And not your story has changed since what you told 2 years ago. So all that shit all them readings that's coming up, that's what I know they blocked me for. Bro, my history and my credentials when it comes to what LaRasha said 2 years ago or a year ago or even 4 years ago that's happening now lines up. So who owe me money? Because nothing about me is fake. So that lets you know that I'm actually a good psychic reader. If I can read 2 years out and shit coming out and being true right now, and it's all happening and it's lining up, that makes me a what? And y'all still want to play. I don't care what I look like. I don't care where I live. I don't care what kind of car, house I drive, what my hair look like, what my coochie smell like. I don't give a damn about any of that. But if I'm sitting here reading and my credentials line up to who I am right now, then there's nothing you can tell me. You can continue to keep working against, because they already put the movies out there. Like I said, y'all pay shit. I was taking my kids to the movies. We was going 3 times a month, 2 times a month. If they had movies that was showing, that shit is $150 a bill. So, come on now. Just saying. I know why they blocked me. I knew why they hid me. Because I'm a real old motherfucking G here. And I don't care where I come from. I don't care who sat next to me. Whatever. I don't trust me. My credentials is long. and it could get manipulated, but guess what? It's still going to go right back on that track. Because within that 2 years that I sit there and put that shit out, and now we over here, what, 2020? We on 2023, the Pharaoh's year. What did I tell y'all 2 years ago? You gonna see me. Now, shit, did it shock me? Because again, at the end of the day, we've been brainwashed. Us gods, us pharaohs, us humans, the ones that have is not human. We all been manipulated because again, the stories have been manipulated. A lot of people don't know what's going on. You have bits and pieces. Until somebody start opening up their mouth and helping them people connect the bits and pieces. So, I don't know what else to say. Divine Feminine, you have a lot of people that is behind you. And I have always said there's some people that's going to be behind you. You're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to put all your feelings aside. You're going to have to see what the progress have been when it comes to certain individuals. But, again, if we are these American gods, like they say in this TV series that they gave us, because shit, my shit matches up big time when it comes to biblicalists. They ended that TV series because again, it was a big collective mass TV series to awaken people to see exactly, are these gods paying attention that's on this earth? We've been watched since we was a kid. They know exactly what you saying, what you viewing. They track your cell phone history, all that stuff, your calls, what you do. They see all that shit. So they know exactly what you educated your cell phone. You were watched. So these masculines and these soul tribe members and these soul family members that are behind you, they're going to show themselves. Regardless of how much it hurts, you don't have to take nobody back. You just hope that, because some of y'all, if you were a true OG and you the one that's the front line, they know you're going to have to leave them behind. A true soldier or a true warrior that understand that you is the alpha of the pack, and you done showed me by all right for me to surrender to you. Go and do your thing, little mama or big dude. What do you go ahead, go do your thing. But I know I messed up because guess what? I was a part of holding you back. So I'm going to have to take everything that I taught you. Everything that I taught you. You're going to take everything that I taught you and you better roll with it. Because at that time, if y'all watched American Gods, it told you how that shit, Biblicus was the one that walked out that motherfucking bitch with her powers fully 100%. Nobody else. So, then they came out with a TV series that they getting ready to shut down again. Moon Knight. Moon Knight tell you about which gods was the ones that was left behind and that was helping and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. They hitting all that stuff. They cut that TV series off because a lot of us was into that TV series because guess who took a part of it? The people that gave us, we give our money to. Shit. The X-Men and the Avengers and all them, they taking part of this stuff. Now you a superhero. Now they see you as the superhero of the old ancient. They say old ancient at that. Who do they say that's ancient? If you fall into any of those categories of any of them people, that mean you big shit. And they gonna make it harder for a God to obtain their throne So they gonna put them through everything, especially every experiment that they had in this bitch. From the putting the crack out there to your families, to the school system, to the, if you're Manellan, they mess with your perms, they mess up your hair so you can be more, bro, they did a lot to paint a picture. Those are facts. So are you insanity? Or are you gonna keep it real? Because again, you learned everything that I learned. Outside of the spirituality gets forced on you now, because you go to the movies and everything. Everybody talking about, Doctor Strange and all that stuff. What they have, psychic gifts and all that stuff. And you got one in your community and you still deny them. What the fuck? They got a track record to prove the credentials. Revelations. Let's go back to that chapter that them pastors completely skip over because you're fucked up, because they the part of fucking you up. Again, everybody has not been on a fair system. I don't care how many times I don't care how much money you got. I don't care. Outside all that, but you better go read Revelations. And I don't even know what it looked like, because they done changed it. It been rewritten. The Bible been rewritten about 40 times. So bro, I told you I came up in the real year, in the 80s. In the real decade, that's what I meant, in the real decades. I didn't come in the 80s, I was 82, baby. But real decade, okay, the 80s. We learned a lot. A lot. And I'm so glad that Dilbert guy put that shit out. When he said that, he was like, them 80 babies, they come here for war. They come here for the final countdown, the Big Bang Theory. Yeah, baby. Yes, we do. And he did that video in the 1990s. I think it was 1992 with that. Don't get me wrong, but I think it was 1992. I said, I put it on my shorts, so make sure y'all pay attention to the shorts. I was like, oh my goodness. No, it didn't short. I actually put it as a video. It's a video. I said, okay. I said, all right, thank you. Give me some more confirmation. Let me keep going, even though I know I'm over here looking like I'm over here just going through it. But keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. So you got some masculines that's the same energy as you. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay? I'm just saying right now it's crucial to understand exactly where we are when it comes to, and I always say, from me watching like having YouTube platforms and social media platforms and connecting with the people that are like soul family and soul tribe, you see that there's way more people that's awoken than what you are accustomed to in your community, because it's harder for you to go out there and meet somebody that's just like you than it is somebody that is on a network like this. So again, they built something where they felt that they were going to be able to control us, and we took this system and used it in totally different ways when it comes to educating everybody in fast rapids, faster than a classroom, faster than a church. This is a fast way for everybody to learn a lot of stuff. So you see You see, and then when everybody else starts seeing that God in you, like I told you, Revelations is a whole, it's a tough chapter. But like I said, they gave you songs like "What If God Was One of Us," just a slob like one of us. What on the bus, trying to make his way home. What else? John Legend. We're just ordinary people. What? They gave you so many songs. Little baby, I'm a God in my hood. I give everyone hope. Catch on to the signs and synchronicities. So Essence is playing in the background. So it says Aquaman dragon from Neptune. So there's an Aquaman, so like a mermaid man that lost. Purple white dragon from Arion. Okay, so this could definitely be a masculine's battle when it comes to water energy. Okay, and water energy, since them gaining back, them being masculine, okay? Being more of a man. So the mermaid energy, because if y'all watch the TV series called Siren, there's no sound. Oh, man. How long has that been? What happened? Can you hear me now? Okay, where did I stop at? Where did I stop at? So the masculine energies when it comes to mermaid energy, the water energy, okay? The TV series called Siren, it tells you how there was pools in the ocean where it was like a fountain of youth, or a process of switching feminine, going from feminine to masculine energy. Y'all need, if you didn't watch the TV series Siren, you should watch it. And a lot of people think that they would not be hooked onto it because it's about mermaids, but once they start watching it, their whole opinion about it changes. Okay? And it tells you about like the evolution of the mermaids and how they went from feminine. And again, they tell you this in the science with the Y chromosome and the X chromosome. They say, you know, when a woman gives birth, the man's penis does not develop until 4 weeks that the woman is pregnant. That's a big 4 weeks that man have feminine energy, and that's 4 weeks. Just imagine in time period when it really comes to how long that really is, because not the education of, you know, time lessons that they have gave us, because you learn that it's way longer. And again, since we've been doing that daylight saving time and spring rewind, you lose 2 hours every time they do that, and we've been doing that since the 1600s. So just imagine how much time has slowed down, which really, it didn't slow down, but it's still rapid. It's going fast, but it slowed down to where they were able to manipulate it to delay a long time. Shit, this been a long time, baby. Look, hey. Shit, for real, okay? And then dragons, you know, are older than dinosaurs, so just imagine. So that's why I said dinosaurs is not that long ago. Shit. You want to think about all the, if you tie everything together when it comes to the entertainment movies that they give you, when it comes to like the myths, when it comes to like Zeus and, you know, the different bloodlines and, you know, the different animal species wars, and it's a lot of stuff that they tell you. It's a lot of stuff that they tell you. And they have shown you since you were a child into who you are now. And some people still choose to deny it. And again, those are the ones that gonna, you know, tap out and, you know, plead insanity. Okay. And then there's the ones that switch up and they see what's going on. And that's where I said those, here come them foot soldiers that's after you, okay? Regardless if this is a lover, a family member, a friend, even some enemies. And I have always said there's going to be some black widows that's going to switch over for you, because again, a black widow, either some black widows, they, you know, bring them out, hey, they out of there, okay? And then there's some that's like, yo, twin flame that went to, it could be a twin flame has, you know, a black widow baby mom, or a black widow mother, or, you know, something like that, and they're tied to that person, okay? And then they have like our grandmother, our auntie, okay? And then you have the ones that's like your twin rays that fall accustomed to, if we go back to the ancient laws, because now guess what? If you finding out that there's gods that live amongst you, that means that there's what? Certain laws that these gods either are not abiding by to, or they manipulate it in some type of shape or form, because if they're gods, why don't they have their power? And then that's when you go back and you think about the shots. Damn. You know, you learn the whole thing about the birth certificates. You learn, you know, about the imprints at the bottom of your feet, and you putting it on this fucking Aladdin genie motherfucking cryptic paper, that you writing down certain things in a language that's a cursed and manipulated. It's so much that ties to your soul, and from you not getting your powers. And then again, we are so, we live off of them, like that. We live off of them. They're like our mother and our father, because they provide us with the food. They provide us with, you know, the cars, and we can't go out and go make our own cars, and, you know, you can't grow your farm in the back of your yard. You're gonna get fined, and you're gonna have to move, and all this stuff. You can't do all the things that you would be able to do if you rightfully had ownership to your own land and who you are, right? So there's a lot that has been put in front of you to slow down the process, just like how they slow down time, okay? So there's a masculine that lost here. You got a masculine that's an Aquaman, mermaid energy, against somebody that's air and water. Helps you to connect to your higher frequency. Trust your intuition. It says develop your psychic abilities. Be open to enlightenment. Express your inner song. So like I told you, there's singers or rappers. Remember when I did that video where I said divine feminine has like it, what was it? I think it was a divine masculine. It says the battle of the rapper and the singers. That's what's transpiring right now, okay? Could definitely have a divine partner with this green energy here. Blue energy definitely could be twin ray. It also could be soulmate energy as well. Okay, so baby mama, baby daddy energy. Anybody that you been with off and on for 5 years, okay? I just heard they really getting ready to be very, very, very strict. So when it comes to, again, because you can have more than one masculine that holds like life partners. You can have, I heard at least four life partners. If they fall from a life partner, they go into a divine soulmate. Now, here's the thing with a divine soulmate. If you and this person went more than 5 years with having any sexual contact, contact, they fall off to a secret admirer or a karmic lover. Did y'all hear what I said? Okay. So that could be a reason why a divine soulmate lost. And then also you possibly got baby daddy energies here too if you haven't had sex with your baby daddies for a while. And see, some of y'all women have still been sleeping with your baby daddies. Me, it's been some years, over decades. Okay? So divine partner energy is winning over this. They being very strict. I understand how they being strategic, and I understand how they playing this. Look, in this person, it could be a key. There's a key that's there. There's a trident that's there. Poseidon energy. Okay. Pharaoh, serenity energy. Seahorse. Oh. Divine soulmate energy. Yep. I see it. Flying fish. Flying fish is over here. Okay. Wow. Komodo dragon is what I'm hearing. Okay, I'm just going to say what I'm hearing. I'm hearing Komodo dragon. I'm hearing falcon or eagle. Okay. Blue hump whale. Okay, a blue hump whale. Let's see. Blue hump. I guess that's humpback. Blue humpback whale. Okay. That's a sign of synchronicity for something. For my alarm to go off like that. I gotta read about what's so significant about them. Okay, blue whales and humpback whales are two of the largest merman mammals on Earth. Okay. So they could be significant when I was talking about the mermaid. I'm going to take that back to the mermaid. So them motherfuckers could have been around too. Or something that looked like a whale. Okay. Yeah, you got music. You see the music notes? I can't make this shit up about this rapper and this artist stuff. Whatever's going on over here. Okay. So there goes orange. Okay, so life partner, crystal yellow dragon, open to higher learning and wisdom. It could be yellow and orange, so divine soulmate energy. Expand your crown chakra for illumination. Walk in your higher spiritual path. So diamond, crystals, okay. A lotus flower. Phoenix rising, so the rising sign could be significant. Oh, oh, a life partner that turns into a baby daddy, a father. So this is the life partner that has two positions. Okay, so they were your life partner, and then they also harness the divine soulmate energy. Okay. So let's keep moving forward. Yep. What did I say? I knew they wouldn't have put a card after it to confirm it. So life partner. He said, don't you forget, I'm still your life partner. Fire dragon burns up the lower energies around you. You are safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul path. Okay, so somebody, look, that remind me of Hellboy. Whenever, look, you know what I'm saying? This is like the younger version of him. And then when he got into his God, his true form, he turned into this. But he went through some type of transformation. Crystals also helped uh have this masculine go through a transformation. So look, dang, life partner energy in this bitch strong for real. Okay, orange and gold dragon from Artuis. Open your knowledge of the new golden age. So like I was saying, the new golden age, what I was saying earlier, carry the energy of the future and be a guiding light. Okay. And then we have rainbow dragon. Brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust, rediscover wisdom, expect miracles, and accept opportunities. So they want you to accept an opportunity. And it looked like a life partner came in this bitch. King Kong energy, okay? Maybe at one point in time, this life partner could have swung both ways, because green energy represents divine partner. Divine partner is like same-sex relationships, interracial relationship. It could have been an interracial relationship. That could be the reason why Twin Ray loses, because the divine partner or even a divine soulmate, because they got yellow over here, lost to a divine partner. A divine partner end up being more dominant, or like I said, it's a Black Widow energy that's tied. My nose is itching while I'm saying that. So that's why the rainbow energy here. So you all know the rainbow colors is for the same-sex relationships. So that definitely could have took a P. And then you have earth and water. So it could be an earth sign. I think this is the first time this card ever came out. Yeah, I ain't never seen this card. Earth and water dragon. It says create the foundation of new growth. It says a fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. So if you planted seeds, they getting ready to come through. So again, I said that earlier when I did a reading, and I said the seeds that you planted, your patience is getting ready to work out in your favor. Okay. This person, this masculine, is fucking fertile right now. So that's possibly how, or when you met this masculine, he was fertile, or whenever you and this masculine getting ready to reconnect, he's fertile. Okay. Mm. Yep. So somebody is, I told you, going from a life partner to a baby daddy, something getting ready to happen for you, Divine Feminine, when it comes to that. But they went more into detail on what was going on with a situation. Wow, that shit came out in them cards. That's crazy. That's part of the signs and synchronicities that I told you. Look at that. Look at that brown. These are new cards that I haven't seen before. My ear is itching. So it says Earth Dragon. It says clear your path and land in the land around you. And I was talking about the land, your territory. So it says stay grounded. It says be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing. You can move forward in life. So stuck energy is clearing. Look at that. That's so pretty. Then have Thor's red dragon and gold dragon. Protect you in times of change. And I was talking about times. And it says a time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax, you are safe. So yeah, everything is hidden out. It's like you getting ready to see which masculines have resurrected along with you when it comes to your soul tribe as well. So it's getting ready to be interesting for you, Divine Feminine. Again, Leo season, they in that battle energy. So those are the battles that you've seen that have been lost and been won and what's going on. So you got Divine Feminine reading for the overall collective. Divine Feminine reading for the overall collective. You got the Capricorn / Aquarius, January the 16th to January the 22nd. The cusp of mystery and imagination. And you got Scorpio. And, okay, so earlier they want me to go back to the stuff that I was saying earlier. When I was just talking about how gods are, again, just like how that song Alanis Morissette, she had what was God, what if God was one of us, a slob just like one of us. A lot of these gods, a lot of us gods that reincarnated in this lifetime have had struggles when it comes to certain things. Again, we have been a part of the experiments. There's so many experiments that they have put. Shit, Corona was one of them. You know, like, there's so many different experiments that you have seen that has happened. Again, shit, think about it. Like, look at the Lysol thing. They had that shit with the talking about Corona shit way before we even heard about Corona, and they already had Corona on the fucking Lysol bottle and stuff like that. Like stuff like that. You got to connect the dots. You can't sit here and continue to be dumbfounded to what these people did and what they have been doing to keep you stuck, okay? So there's an ending. There could be definitely an ending to a Scorpio, okay? So the next person that could be losing could be a Scorpio. There's 3 masculines battling here. You got a Gemini is sideways, okay? And you know, typically when I do Gemini sideways cards, it's reversed. So this could be the women that's in your masculine life as well, is what I'm hearing. What else we got? Divine Feminine reading for the overall collective. So you have the cusp of beauty. It says Virgo / Libra. So you got September the 19th to September the 25th. And you have the cusp of energy, Taurus / Gemini, May the 17th through May the 23rd. Invented sex. And then you have Scorpio / Sagittarius. Aries is at the bottom of the deck. There was a cusp of mystery and imagination, and then you have the cusp of beauty, and this is Virgo / Libra. So I feel like this was a 4-man battle, okay? So Capricorn and an Aquarius was teammates, and a Virgo and a Libra was teammates, okay? That has not happened yet. Shit, this person, okay, or Okay. And then we have Scorpio and a Taurus/Gemini. There's a Taurus/Gemini that beat out a Scorpio. And then you have a Gemini energy and a Scorpio/Sagittarius. So both of these, I don't know what happened here, lost. But there's 3 winners, so they could also be this way too. I did see it this way too. They said this was for this. And it was like this. So the cusp of mystery and imagination beat out a Scorpio/Sagittarius, the cusp of revolution. And then the Virgo cusp baby, Libra beat out a Scorpio. And then the cusp of Gemini, Taurus/Gemini beat out a Gemini. Okay. So that could be significant for something. You got August the 3rd and then March the 8th. Okay. Okay. So that could be significant. So somebody, the ones that won battles. So let's get some initials. Yeah, it's a Royal Rumble going on. See, like, Divine Feminine reading for the overall collective. Divine Feminine reading for the overall collective. Divine Feminine reading for the overall collective. You got an L. You got a K. Are these upright? Let me just make sure. Somebody saying they got bigger dreams. So, Divine Feminine reading for the overall collective. So, LK or KL, Divine Feminine reading for the overall collective. And both of those initials popped out reverse. We have a L and a V. Okay, what other initials is significant for this? We got a Q. What other initials? We have a Y, an M, and an R. So Mr. And E is at the bottom. Leroy. Okay, Roy. I know we're missing an O. Corey, K-R-O-Y. Okay, I mean, or K-O-R-Y, excuse me. MVR. So we got LKLVQYMR. Okay. So those are the initials. And I'm going to go ahead and end this reading. I didn't want this reading to be that long, but I feel like that has to come out as a statement, because I feel like when you go through bad things, that's when, like, people try to say that you are really underneath them, but they forget the fact that they have been using spell work, lying to slander your name, to make you lose things and make you sit there and look as a certain place away. So when your downtime shows, or when it shows that you are going through certain things, you still on top, because if you go back, like I said, check your credentials. What the fuck is credentials? Credentials, okay? Check the credentials. It matches up still. It tells you about whenever you're going to find out about who's the ones that betrayed you. And if them names match up with any of those videos, again, shit, hey, like I said, a whole situation that happened with me last year in the summer, that shit came out in the reading, and I was just like, oh my goodness, with the last names involved in the first names involved. I was just like, oh yeah. I can't deny. I don't care what, if I guess I'm just going to continue to keep getting outcast, because again, at the end of the day, I have a gift that other people don't have. And that's a fact. So regardless of how weird it look or outside the normal, or how it makes me look like I shouldn't deserve what it is that I know that's right to me, rightfully mine, it is what it is. So, and then once you can sit there and you can stand alone when it comes to that, that lets you know, again, you doing what you're supposed to do, and you standing in your purpose. You taking back everything that was denied from you, everything that they deprived you of. Don't play about my woman now. So like I told you, got some masculines they going through this battle just like you've been going through this battle, and they seeing why you stand on top. And again, they didn't want you to understand zodiac signs, because again, look, that just told you your opponents over there, especially if you know any of them signs is the signs that have been going against you. That's when this mysterious, magical thing that looks like, oh, this is just not a coincidence. This is a coincidence. How beautiful that looks. To give you that thumbs up moment. So make sure y'all thumbs up this video. Like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. Love y'all. And somebody's name could have been Ivy. Ivy. That could be significant, okay?